You mentioned a few times the future and the growth that you guys are looking for. Where do you see this league in the next 5 or 10 years? You mentioned filling up the middle of the country, expanding to different markets. Paint me the big picture here in
Hmm.
5 to 10 years.
Yeah, pretty straightforward. Not reinventing the wheel. Sports are designed in the way that they are for a reason. It's just like the mathematics. It's as simple as that. So we're expanding across the country. Right now, we have 8 teams in each of our markets. Eventually, we'll have a major league with one team in each of those markets that's traveling nationally. So imagine 32 teams like the NFL in 2 conferences traveling nationally throughout the season, and then the addition of international markets as well. That's where we're going to excel, uh, I think, quicker than the NFL because our sport is no pads, no helmets. It's easily adaptable in all international markets. All you need is the what we say the bodies and a ball to play the game. So, so so we'll eventually end up at an international tournament, international championship for the American Sevens football, global world championship.
Yeah, I mean, you read my mind. That was my next question. Is if there's any international aspiration? Sounds like you guys are already there. Anywhere in particular you guys are thinking about? I mean, I'm just picturing some rugby guys from Italy or England or New
Australia,
Zealand.
yeah.
All these places. Yeah, I mean, so Australia is where you guys are looking at first.
Also, Australia, Canada, obviously the UK, Mexico, Brazil, a number of international markets, and some of them are already playing our sport recreationally. And over the years, they've shown interest in trying to develop it further. So I think we're just kind of taking a step by step approach. We're focused on the U.S. and then we're moving outwards from there.
And I think it's like I said at the top. It's just there's something so relatable about watching your sport. It's just I think it's easier. There's an easier barrier of entry than NFL football or just traditional football because of the pads and it's a lot more free flowing. It's less chaotic looking than the NFL with 22 guys on the
Thank you.
field. It can get overwhelming. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
this is much easier to understand. There's less guys out there. There's no pads. You see the people's faces, so all
That's
that stuff
right.
just
You
makes
see
it.
their face. That is a unique aspect. Yeah.
Yeah, so a lot more approachable, a lot more relatable. I mean, before we wrap up, is there anything else you'd like to share with our listeners about your league's mission or anything specific that you want us to check out online or on social or when's your next season starting? How about that?
Yeah. So our 24 season, and this is a first breaking news. Will start March 24th, 2024. And I just hope everybody tunes in. We have teams across the country. Even if we don't have teams in your market, I think you'll love to watch our style of football. Our announcers are amazing. It's just a full day of football, a great Sunday to spend up to 9 hours watching A7FL and all the excitement. You're going to have big hits, big plays, big catches, amazing scrambles. You'll have our 3-on-1 special teams. A lot of fun. So spend the spring with us from March to July and watch the A7FL. You can find out more at a7fl.com.
And where on social are you guys on TikTok? I know you guys are on Instagram. Are you on TikTok and Twitter and all these places as well?
We are, yeah. Instagram at A7FL, the same on TikTok. Um, and you can find all those platforms on our website.
Yeah, I think your sport is just made for these short clips, these TikToks of the big hits and the big plays. It's like it's intoxicating watching
It's
these
a
hits.
it's a highlight machine. You're exactly right.
Yeah, just big plays left and right. None of these like 3 yards in a cloud of dust type runs. So thanks so much, Senator. Thank you. Really appreciate your time. Make sure you guys check out the A7FL. It's a ton of fun. I promise I didn't do this on purpose to plug to plug the league or anything. I found it organically, and I said I got to talk to this guy because what you guys are doing is amazing. And as a football guy, as a sports guy, I had to bring you on. So once again, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Khaled. I really appreciate you reaching out, man. Thank you.